These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
I'm Faye Fredericks with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. A Valley stepmother crying foul after she says a school bus driver left her son at a gas station after he missed his stop. Jess Shuck says her 7th grader, who goes to Altadena Middle School in Ahwatukee, fell asleep on the school bus and didn't get off at his usual stop at the end of the route. Shuck says the bus driver told her son that he was done for the day and the boy had to exit the bus. Shuck says the driver then left her son at a gas station on Ray Road where an employee was able to help him catch a local city bus home.
I'm a pretty upset mother with the school district, along with the school itself and the bus driver specifically. Yes, I'm very upset with how this was handled. Something could have happened to my son. Someone could have grabbed my son.
School district says they're launching an investigation and the driver involved is not driving buses for the time being. Mesa police asking for community tips after a man reportedly groped one woman and exposed himself to another. The exposure incident was reported along the Western Canal. Police say the suspect is a white man of average height in his late teens or 20s with curly blonde hair. Both instances, they say he asked his victims for directions to a nearby gas station. A traffic alert for you now. The intersection of 51st Avenue and Camelback in Glendale closed right now because of a crash. It's unclear if anyone was hurt in this or what caused it. We'll let you know when that changes. DPS has identified a pedestrian killed in a crash on the 202 yesterday. They say 63-year-old Brian Horner of Mesa was hit after stopping his car near Country Club Drive. He was then hit by several more cars. DPS is still investigating that crash. To the Navajo Nation now, the Tribal Council voting to move legislation forward to oust Attorney General Ethel Branch. The specific reasons are unclear. The Attorney General does serve at the Council's discretion and can be removed from that position with or without cause. Branch is the Navajo Nation's 11th Attorney General. Developing today, the Arizona Supreme Court ruling prosecutors can use DNA evidence to build their case against the man accused of murdering Allison Feldman. Ian Mitchum is charged in the 2015 Scottsdale killing. State Supreme Court justices agreeing to let prosecutors use a blood sample collected from Mitchum in an unrelated DUI arrest after the evidence was originally thrown out by a lower court. Court saying police would have access to Mitchum's DNA through legal means anyway. Case will now be tried in Maricopa County Superior Court. New trial date has not yet been scheduled. More on this story ahead at 5. The Wildlife World Zoo in Litchfield Park releasing a statement on social media almost a week after announcing the death of 5 animals because of avian flu. The zoo writing, with over 6,000 animals, we're grateful that the impact was limited thanks to our swift response, robust protocols, and the invaluable support of state and federal agencies. We remain committed to the health and safety of our animals, staff, and visitors. Zoo says the disease was likely brought there by wild birds migrating through the state. An important update if you still need to figure out your health insurance for next year. Enrollment for Affordable Care Act plans has been extended until midnight tomorrow. The extension comes as the program sees low enrollment numbers. You can look at plans and sign up for coverage at healthcare.gov. Greater Phoenix just named a top 10 housing hotspot for 2025. According to the Phoenix Business Journal, the National Association of Realtors chooses cities based on several factors, including the economy, demographics, and housing. Phoenix was the only metro area in the western U.S. to make the list. Other cities include Boston, Charlotte, and Kansas City. And a flex alert in the NFL. Looks like the NFC West is going to go down to the wire, and the league is taking notice. Week 17's divisional matchup between the Cardinals and LA Rams has been moved into the primetime slot Saturday, December 28th at 6 p.m.
Tracking your forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Amber Sellens. We've got a big warm up coming to the valley starting tomorrow. Highs in the 80s, which is well over the average of 65 for this time of the year. In fact, it is going to be record breaking here in the valley for tomorrow. Sunshine and generally light winds in the forecast here for the valley as high pressure builds in. This is going to send us into record territory for the rest of the week. In fact, tomorrow's 82, breaking the 1950 record of 79 degrees. Thursday at 81 is going to break that 79-degree record as well. Friday, 80, the record 78. And then by Saturday, as we come off these 80s, we could still tie the record, which we set just last year. The temperatures will continue to trend down in your 7-day forecast, but it does look like we'll stay in the mid-70s as we head toward Christmas. Christmas Eve, partly cloudy and 76 degrees, more than 10 degrees above normal for this time of the year.